Dear friends, welcome to my video. Kindly click on the CC button for subtitles. In philosophy, spiritual freedom encapsulates a vast, often intuitive understanding of one's existential self, and the conscious liberation from both external constraints and internal limitations. It's a broad idea that sits at the intersection of existentialism, metaphysics, ethics, and the philosophy of mind. One's spiritual freedom is a deeply personal journey, and it can often be as diverse as the individuals undertaking it. Let's take a closer look. For starters, spiritual freedom can mean the freedom to think, to believe, to question, and to explore. In philosophical parlance, this is reminiscent of Immanuel Kant's famous maxim, dare to know, encouraging one to question and challenge authority for the pursuit of knowledge. Our intellect isn't shackled, our beliefs aren't foreordained, and our thoughts aren't pre-programmed. They are ours to shape and reshape. They are the raw materials with which we construct our own spiritual reality. Next, spiritual freedom is a journey inward, a deep dive into the self. This is reflected in Socrates' dictum, know thyself. This ancient concept posits the importance of understanding one's character, motivations, and desires in order to lead a life of virtue and fulfillment. Spiritual freedom in this sense allows us to liberate ourselves from the influence of societal expectations, from the web of conditioned responses, and from the false self, ultimately leading to authentic self-expression. Then there's the aspect of free will. Do we truly have the liberty to choose, or are our actions merely the outcome of some intricate causal chain? This dilemma of determinism versus free will has been a central point in the philosophy of mind. Spiritual freedom resonates with the concept of free will, advocating for our capacity to make conscious choices and forge our destiny. The idea of spiritual freedom also beckons us to transcend our primal instincts, and rise above our egoistic pursuits. In this context, it has elements of Buddhist philosophy, where freedom is found through the cessation of desire, leading to a state of enlightenment. The achievement of such spiritual freedom is often associated with inner peace, happiness, and wisdom. Another facet of spiritual freedom dwells in the realm of ethics. Freedom doesn't equate to unrestrained actions, instead, it's about the conscious choice of doing the right thing. The Stoic philosophers argued that we might not control external events, but we can control our responses. This is freedom in its most potent form, the ability to maintain our moral integrity, irrespective of our circumstances. Spiritual freedom, then, becomes a fusion of these elements: the liberty to question, the exploration of the self, the belief in free will, the transcending of desires, and the ethical use of our freedom. This synthesis creates an existential freedom, one that surpasses the materialistic confines of the world and delves into the realm of the spirit. And yet, the pursuit of spiritual freedom isn't without its paradoxes. It's often the case that the more we chase freedom, the more we feel bound. It's in the letting go, in the surrender to the universal flow, that we might find our spiritual freedom. In this sense, spiritual freedom could be seen as the art of mindful acceptance, an alignment with life as it unfolds. In conclusion, spiritual freedom is a complex, multifaceted concept. It's a delicate dance of liberation and acceptance, a journey of self-discovery, and a commitment to intellectual and moral integrity. As we strive for this freedom, we craft our unique spiritual narratives, leading to our individual and collective growth. Understanding and experiencing spiritual freedom can be a transformative process that aids us in reaching the pinnacle of our own spiritual and personal development. As we progress on this journey, it is crucial to be mindful that spiritual freedom is not a destination, but a dynamic process that continues to evolve and mature over time. This process involves introspection, self-awareness, and the courage to question our deepest beliefs. It's a delicate balance between autonomy and connectivity, between embracing individuality and recognizing the interdependence that weaves us into the tapestry of life. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and give a thumbs up. Thanks for your support.